Hey, it's Lucy Jacobs from Warriors Broadcasting Network, and today I am here with the freshman state runner, Lily Bauer. How are you today, Lily?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm great. So my first question for you is, what are some of the reasons you like to run?
So some of the reasons I like to run is because I like to just be able to get out into the nature and just clear my mind after some long days from school. Also, I like to be able to make friends through running and just to talk to each other while we're training. And during competitions or races, I like having some girls close to me so that I can really race and show people what I'm made of.
Yeah. So when did you first know that you were good at running?
So when I started cross country in 6th grade, I was number 2 on the varsity team, which
For,
was
like, sixth graders? Or?
yes. Well, no, I was at middle school because at my old school we were allowed to run as 6th graders.
Oh, okay.
So I started as number 2 on the team, and I ended up doing really well after each meet. I consistently got top 5, and then in 7th grade, that was when I started hitting my mark and getting first on the team. And then in 8th grade, I was consistently first in races in cross country and track. And then starting high school, I've done consistently well in most races. Yeah.
So when did you start running at Marymount?
I started running at Marymount in 7th grade. Should I elaborate on that?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
So you said you won a lot. When was the first big meet that you won?
The first big race that I won was in 7th grade. It was the New Richmond race. And when I started winning races consistently was in 8th grade. In 8th grade, I had an undefeated cross-country season. So, which means that I won every race. And then starting high school, I've won 3 races so far.
So what is your best time?
My best time for 5K?
Yeah.
Okay. My best time is in 18:34.
How many minutes is that per mile?
That's a little under a 6-minute mile average.
Oh, wow. So that's a 5K is 3 miles, right?
3.1.
So how do you stay motivated during those 3 miles?
So the first mile, it's easy for me to stay motivated because the first mile is when I have the most energy, so I'm just normally out there, out of the gate, most times in the front of the pack. And then my second mile is where I struggle the most because it's right in the middle. So, I'm not close to finishing, but I also don't have that energy anymore. So to stay motivated during the second mile, I try and look at the person who's in front of me, and if I'm in first, then I just look at the gator that's in front of me, and I just try and chase them, and I just tell myself that I can do it, and yeah, that's...
So you're going to state this weekend?
Yes.
And you're also a freshman, so you're pretty young to be going to state.
Yes.
So how is your age going to affect your outcome?
Well, obviously it's going to be a bit harder for me because I'm 14 years old and some of the girls I'm racing against are 18 and about to go to college. So they've had more years to build up muscles and learn racing strategies for a 5K, whereas this is my first year running a 5K. So I haven't built up that strategy of how to run the race for my body type.
Yeah. So that's scary going against all those older kids. How have your coaches prepared you?
So they prepared me by just having me do a variety of different workouts. Some of them are long distance runs, some of them are short distance track runs, some of them are weight training. We actually started training as a team in June, so we've been working for a long time at just training for state and districts and regionals. which is what it all comes down to at the end of the season.
Yeah, for sure. Do you have a rival that you're going up against, and what makes them your rival?
So my rival this year is probably Elizabeth Whaley from Indian Hill. She's their #1 runner. And what makes her my rival is that our times have been really close since EHLs, and there have been meets where she beat me and I beat her. So we're just consistently close to each other's times, and also Indian Hill is Marymount's rival. So
Yeah.
naturally,
And she's a sophomore, right?
Yes.
So you guys are pretty close in age too.
Yes.
Yeah, I understand that. So do you think that you will be able to run your best time at state?
That's what I'm hoping for, is my best time, because everyone's been training for a long time just for this race. So we've built up our muscles, and we've learned how to run a 5K, and we know all of the strategies that we need. And since it's the last race for seniors and for the rest of the season for everyone else, it's going to be really intense, and everyone's just going to be running as fast as they can.
Okay, well, thanks for joining me.
Thanks
Good
for having
luck.
me. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.